Greetings, everybody. Mattwandcow here with another episode of the Test World. And today we are going to be covering. I talked to my sister, and I think this is what she was talking about. We are going to be covering the Smeltery, which is Tinker's construct replacement for the furnace. And for the macerator and stuff, it allows you to double your ores. The first thing you need to know about the Smeltery, there is the Tinker's Construct books that tell you everything you need to know. But the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to talk about grout, which is one of the recipes that we need to know. 1 sand, 1 clay, and 1 gravel gives us 2 grout. And what we do with that is we come up to a furnace, and we smelt it away. I already got some cooking, and we make seared brick. And seared brick can be used for a lot of things. If you make effectively a seared brick chest, you get a smeltery controller. I've already got one in my inventory. If you make, just 2 lines of them, you get smeltery drains, which is important because that's how we get the liquid metal out. If we put one up top and make like a pair of pants out of them, that's a casting table. Put down it, in like a cauldron, that's a casting basin. Double click that. If we just put 4 in a circle, or not a circle, just do the bricks pattern, that gives us seared bricks. And there's one more recipe that requires glass panes. Yeah, there we go. And this one is important. You need one of these, and that's... Did I say glass panes? It requires glass. There we go. That's much better. And there's also a recipe where it's just 1 round, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's a seared tank. This is seared glass. Both of them work. And that's just how we keep lava in things. So yeah. Let us... Oh, and once you make like your first seared thing, you get a mighty smelting book, which talks a little bit about this concept. Let me get some stuff on the bar now. I think you can throw that away. I think I can put that through here. All of this, it takes a lot of grout. I would just keep collecting it. And the cool thing about the smeltery is it's a multi-block construct. Actually, as it goes, it actually gets a little bit. You can do a little bit more with it the bigger it is. So you start with a 3x3 area of just the base floor. It can be any of these bricks. I recommend just using the basic one because we need the cheap one here. Might as well. And then we go another round. So this round you could fill in the corners. You don't have to. This would be a 5x5. We're actually going to... I don't actually need that there. Bam. We're going to put a smeltery drain right there. If you notice, it's got big hole on one side, small hole on the other. So that's how that one goes. The smeltery controller we'll place right here in the middle. And then the seared tank will go right here. And if done successfully, it'll light up on fire like that. And you can right click it and look at things in here. Now, one of the things about the smeltery... we're also going to put a seared faucet right there on the drain because that's how we actually get things out. So I can put that away. That can stay out. That can stay out. That can stay right there for a second. One of the big important things is that this machine is powered by lava. So let's come over to our lava and let's get a little bit more. These are clay buckets. Oh, sweet. The recipe is in NEI, and that works because I am in creative. If I had done this and I go game mode 0 and right clicked on this with my lava bucket, it would go away. Clay buckets only work repeatedly like buckets with water. If you put lava in them, they will burn up and go away. So let's look at this menu. We still got a little bit of lava in here. There's a 9x9 grid, and what we can do is we can place copper ore in there, and you can see this little red bar going up on the side here, and that's it being melted by lava. And one of the cool things that I like about it is that you see a visual representation of what's going on the inside right up in here. So let me talk to you about the casting basin and the casting table. I'm not in creative anymore. I'm gonna fix that. Okay. So the casting basin is made for making blocks of things, whether that's brownstone, which is lets you run a little bit faster, or blocks of gold, iron, redstone, whatever have you. You use the big casting basin for them. This casting table, however, is for ingots and tool parts. We're going to just throw a casting table in here because we need to show off some things there. You melted yet? Oh yeah, see, got all that melted as copper. Now we're going to add some aluminum, because with aluminum and copper, I believe it is, we're going to get aluminum brass. And that'll take just a second to do right there. Whenever you have multiple metals, whenever a new metal enters in the smeltery, it tries to make alloys. And I don't know exactly which alloys it tries to make first. That's up to whoever programmed the thing. But it does try and make alloys. And as it does that, you can see, it's kind of doing it right here. Oh, no, it didn't work. But if you might have seen for a second that there was a little bit of pink on top of the writing on top of the copper, and now all this is a molten aluminum brass. Now the thing about the smeltery is you can click the just click around in here, and whatever's on the bottom is going to go first, and that's pretty important. So right now we do want a molten aluminum blast first, and here's a big secret: we need a brick, and this is how you make a mold of things, how you make a cast of things. So we've got molten aluminum brass on the bottom, and we right click on the thing looking at the brick, and it hardens into an ingot cast, which we can set down. And actually we can go and click on that again, and it'll give us a this is called molten aluminum brass ingot. So that's how we get that. And now that we know about the existence of copper, well, we knew about the existence of copper, but now that we have a place to put copper to make it into ingot form, we can do that. Or we could have placed the basin here and gotten a lot of it. Wow, for the smeltery, that's pretty much it. Does take lava to keep it going. Oh, no, there's one more thing. You saw in here that there's a 9x9 square, but hopping into beautiful creative mode, if I come here like this, come on, and I'm just increasing the height. Oh my gosh, quit it. I'm increasing the height of the thing. If you look at it now, there's a lot more space in there, and I'm actually be able to fit like 27 copper pieces in there, and they will melt on their own because what happens is that this multi-block farm is physically bigger than the other one. I don't know of a good way to get like a self-sustaining metal farm. I don't know of a good way of outputting stuff from the WandCowPack right now. It's just one of the things that we need to work on. I know in some other mod packs, people made like emerald farms out of it by having villagers die in it, because that was a thing they did. I don't know. There's a lot of it that's kind of questionable about whether or not it actually happened and stuff. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it. All that I can tell you about smelteries. It does take a lot of grout though, but that's okay, because seared bricks is a pretty sexy looking block. So I think that's it for today, guys. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below. If not, my name is mattwandcow. This has been an episode of the WandCowPack Test World. If you guys stay online, I'll see you next time. Peace out.